Hey everybody, welcome back into Old Mountain Bricks. Today we're just hanging out in the Lego room trying to figure out what we're going to do next. We are waiting on a few base plates to come in order to start working on our train here. So otherwise, I think we need to add something else to the city. So let's take a look. As you can see, we just finished up the Marvel CMF Series 2 minifigure video. If you didn't check that video out, I'll link in the description and above. Now we really want to get the city going. Like I said, I'm waiting on some more base plates so we can maybe try and get the train going here first, as I think that'll be kind of what you call like basic infrastructure. And then from there, I'm going to keep adding more buildings. But until then, we definitely need to add another building. So right now we've got Craggle Town Hall and Sanctum Sanctorum hanging out here, but I think we need to add a few more of the modulars. Like you've seen before in our sealed set collection, we do got a number of other sets that we're wanting to build. So just taking a look down here. But I think we're going to start with the oldest one in my collection that I'm aware of. I might have another one I kind of forget sometimes, but I think it's peeking out right here. I think we're going to take a look at building the pet shop and this little condo next. I think that'll be good to get things going and again work our way forward, I believe, as far as building the most recent modular buildings and such. Because the only ones that I don't have that are out currently is the Jazz Club. But again, since that was released this year, with 2024 right around the corner with another modular building, one of the biggest ever, maybe some sort of hospital is the current rumor, or medic clinic would make more sense than an actual hospital. But hey, that's just me. But let's go ahead and take a look at the pet shop and get it going. All right, let's pop this bad boy open and take a look and see if everything is as expected. No QR codes because this one is from 2011, so we're about to open these bags and get some nice 12-year-old air coming out here. Oh yeah, the good stuff. So let's get this thing organized and speed on through it. As you can see, I've built my own base plate here, just kind of with some 16 by 16 plates on kind of a mill structure. The first part of it is just kind of laying that tile work, and then the bricks start laying in one at a time. We are starting with the condo on the left. It is using a lot of that reddish brown, which at this time is part of that brittle brown phase, so I had to be very careful. I broke a number of little bricks, especially like things like the headlight bricks or any like tiles. Were the most brittle, I found, when putting this all together. But overall, it was a nice building experience. I am going to release a video after this of a formal review of the set. So make sure you do stay tuned to see that. But next you see it's actually meant to be two separate units, but I kind of built it together because I didn't really mind it. But the pet shop is nice. You kind of those blue color, and it's always fun when you use Lego together to make like words and letters and such. So it's always an interesting technique in how they spell out pets on that. But that sand blue color just looks really good on this set. It's kind of bland on the inside a little bit, but that's just kind of how these modular buildings were 12 years ago when this set was released. But it's always fun building these older sets now, just seeing how techniques have changed over the years, and then kind of putting all of these window elements as we start to finish up the roof. But it was a true joy to finish this up here. But overall, I think this set holds up fairly well. I love kind of the look of it. It's just a classic modular building that I really wanted to have in the city. We're big pet fans, so it just kind of fits the vibe of what we're going for with our city. So overall, I think it just looks great, and I'm glad to have it in the city. All right, and now that we're finished with all of that, the next thing we need to do is place this in the Lego City, and then we'll wrap up. All right, the fun thing about mills is you can carry this with one hand. We are taking a risk right now, so enjoy that shot. But again, we're still kind of working on getting the city up and running infrastructure-wise. So we've got Sanctum Sanctorum, Craggle Town Hall, and now it's time to add the pet shop, which I think we're just going to put it right in one of these spots here for now. And one of our next videos is going to be working on the roads and railroad tracks in order to try and get some sort of infrastructure set up. So let's see if I can slide that in here. And as we were sliding, we did lose the top of the building. So hopefully nothing's too broken. But one moment, please. As we put the Brittle Brown condo and the pet shop back together, one thing we are doing in our city is we picked up a little piece on the pad wall with the yellow minifigure head used for street lamps and such that we're going to be, we just switched out all of those in order to make those consistent as something different. All right, and for now, I think the pet shop and Brittle Brown condo are going to live right here next to the Sanctum Sanctorum. I did switch around Gargantin, whatever his name is, in order to kind of go back inside the sanctum so we can kind of get that side to side, as that is a corner building and this one is kind of a street facing building. I still don't know what we're going to do because it's going to be a bit before we actually really build out the sidewalks and everything, so I might just leave it kind of plain like this and have the roads in the meantime, or I might just condense everything onto these smaller half base plates and just kind of see what it looks like for now, and maybe make the town hall into a bit more of a corner building. But that will do it for today. I appreciate you coming on by Old Mountain Bricks, and until next time, have a good one.